Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you how I am going to alternate a page in a HANNA KARLZON book. So as you guys know, I have a project book. It's Juwelenkistje by HANNA KARLZON and it's the Dutch edition of Juwelenkistje. For some reason I've lost the voice in the first part of the video, so this is the voiceover. I'm so sorry. So I do this book in order, and the next one in line was this flower in vase page. And I took some inspiration from Elm Colors, and I searched some images on Pinterest and printed them out. So what I want to do is do a background in that pink, orangey type of thing with the bats and the spider webs on the right. And what I liked on the other images are the Halloween elements like the gravestone, the pumpkins, the ghosts, and I like on that image the goat speaking behind the flowers. I want to do the color palette on the left and the one I'm pointing at right now. And what I like on the image on the right is that there are some skulls in the middle of the flower. So we're going to try to put those into the page that HANNA KARLZON already drew for us. So I am going to try to do this for the first time. I cannot draw. I was drawing as I was a child, but this is going to be the first time I'm going to do something like this. Mostly I try to do a color palette for a certain theme, or I'm going to try to do a background for a certain, like for Halloween, a little bit with spider webs and so on. So this is going to be the first time I'm actually going to try to change the image a little bit. There are some butterflies in the image. I'm not going to try to remove those. I'm just going to make them a little bit of a Halloween look. And yeah, we will see what we will come up with. I'm going to try 3 different ways. You will see in the rest of the video, and yeah, we will get started. I'm going to use just a regular pencil for it's an HB pencil, a Staedtler pigment brush pen 0.05, so it's an extra fine liner. This is waterproof, so it's a good pigment brush pen. And then I am going to use the Artistro acrylic paint marker. I think it is an acrylic paint marker because there is water-based ink on the barrel. So you will see if I can go over the white pen with my fine liner. It's the first time I'm going to try that, so we will see. And otherwise, I'm going to grab my Posca white and go over that as well. We will see. I'm going to experiment together with you guys. So here we go. Okay, so I masked the lines of these little flowers and I wanted to do some skulls, like over here in the flowers. It was already quite a round middle, so I think it's going to work. Now I have whited out the lines first and I'm going to draw in, but I think it's better if I do it first with pencil, then do it with a black fine liner and then covering the lines, because otherwise I think I am not able to erase something. So I think I'm going to try with the pencil, and if it doesn't work I can always put some white pen over it. I drew a little bit when I was a child, but it has been a while, so I try to take some easy pictures to start with. Okay, this works. So I am going to try to put the fine liner on top of that. I was afraid that on the pen you will see it's a water-based ink, and if I used the, what is it, that popular white ink pen, if I go on top of that with pencils or a fine liner, I just scratch it off the paper. But if I was searching on Amazon for a white acrylic paint pen, these were popping up, so I wasn't sure if it was acrylic or ink, but you can totally go over it with a black fine liner, so that's good. And I think the size of the nib is good as well. I'm going to try to, yeah, it's working very well. Okay, so that's good. Like this, and then I'm going to draw in some lines I've lost. Was there some, I don't know. Okay, so that looks okay. I'm going to do that for the other two flowers as well. Okay, so that worked, I think. Now I'm going to add the little graveyard, like this thing with a rip on it. So now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to draw in the gravestone first, I think, and then remove the lines and then go in with a black fine liner. I tell you, I have never done this before, so for me this is an experiment as well. So don't be afraid to try something out. I think that's big enough. Yeah, and then the rip we can always add in when everything is whitened out. Okay, so I think this is okay. So now I'm going to remove the lines and add in the black fine liner. Okay, so this was the part I am afraid of. I used a lot of the marker on here, and the black fine liner isn't taking it. So I think I'm going to leave it to dry a little bit extra, and then I'm going to try to go on top of that because it's quite wet and I'm going to rip the paper. So we're going to do that afterwards, but the other ones went well, so I think it's just because the paper is a little bit wet. Okay, so we did the gravestone. Is that the right word? Gravestone. And now I am going to add these little ghosts peeking behind the flowers. So I don't know where I have to, I'm going to put them. I have already a lot on the bottom part, so maybe over here somewhere. So we're going to, here I have a lot of white space, so maybe I'm going to start here. And it's not that hard. So maybe here. Like this. Is this something? I think I want the eyes a little bit bigger. I try to keep it in frame. Yeah, that's better, right? Okay, and now maybe I can try to do the black fine liner first, and then I'm going to whiten out all the rest. Okay, this looks great. I think it's cute. Okay, so we're going to do the second ghost maybe in the same way. I'm going to try to do the R again. Yeah, it's, you have to let it dry. It was my fault. Okay, so we have the 3 skulls. 1, 2, 3. We have the gravestone. We have one little ghost, and I'm going to do one over here as well. Peeking behind something. what we have so far. So I have 3 skulls, 1 gravestone, and 2 little ghosts. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. And maybe I can color it with some dark colors and maybe some blood or something dripping from the leaves. That would be cool. And I'm going to do a background with some spider webs, so I'm not going to add some spider webs into this because it's already quite busy. So yeah, if you guys are interested in how I do the background, I can do that on video as well. Let me know in the comment section and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye!